Hello, welcome back to my channel. Um, so in the past video, I was talking about I was drawing these basic ways to the gesture, the beginning stages of drawing a character, and I printed out some ChatGPT poses. I asked GPT give me some basic poses to draw, because that's really something I always slows me down. I'm like, what should I draw now? What pose should I draw? So really helped out. I have a lot of different poses. So that's what I was doing before. What I want to do is try to take some of these simple drawings, simple gestures, and flesh them out, as I started to do here. So yeah, these are pretty good. And I did them quickly and pretty effective. But now I want to like sort of hone in. This is a kind of what I want to do is further sort of render this out a little further, something like this. Here's some I was working on earlier. Arm's a little too long here, but these are all from my imagination. Just I started just with a basic, your basic gesture, basic three shape, and just started filling in just connecting the lines really from, and this is all just guesswork really. I mean guesswork in all the reference I've done in the past and looked at how the human body is, human form. Here's one yoga pose, like downward dog. I was trying to like make a surfboard one. Still kind of stiff and boring, but here's the handstand one. Here's kind of like lying on the floor. So yeah, what I want to do is sort of render one out, but kind of in a bigger. So I'm thinking about having the hand here, like real close, and then chest here, head, and then I think the chest is here, head is here, probably looking up. Got the pelvic area here, and then since it's like the camera angle's like pointing down like this, basically really short legs. And then I'm just gonna have the hand like whoosh, that just like rah. See if I can there we go. Just make it square, big old thumb. I mean, that's just something exciting about drawing comics, or being able to think about drawing. Lately, I've been thinking about comic books in terms of that they're just basically storyboards. They're just storyboards, like you got to think almost cinematically, like almost like if you were filming a movie or shooting a video of some kind. You got to think about camera angles, right? Camera angles, like this is like camera like pointing here. Yeah, just it's a lot of, I'm sure if I study cinematography, I would learn a lot about comics. Is what I'm trying to say. And I think what I'm going to do is, oops, sorry about that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have ChatGPT write a script for a basic comic. I don't know what story, or I don't know. Just like a 6-page story. Just so I can get my practice, so I can get some practice in thinking about shots and thinking about panels and getting it done and seeing what I can do. And I feel like a lot of how I learn is just by making mistakes and doing it. And since I don't have a writer, or I'm not a writer, it's just, I don't know. I have a lot of imagery in my head, but not a lot of stories. So I feel like utilize ChatGPT for that. And then eventually I think I would love to work with a writer, of course, a real writer, to make like a good story. But I need practice. I need practice first. That arm looks kind of funny. Just gonna put a t-shirt on him. I still have a lot to learn about faces. Yeah, let's put a hat. Legs look ridiculous. Keeps hitting us. That's probably not proportionally correct. All right. I mean, it's just like I said, you have to do to learn. You have to make mistakes to learn. Just gonna darken the lines just to have it done. Yeah. That's not too bad. Pretty good for him not having a reference. I mean, it's pretty powerful, these methods to hone in and find the form and, following the rules. And it's really cool to get this far, even without a reference. You could just, and the more I doodle, I don't know, the better it seems to be. at times. Sometimes I feel like I go backwards. Like I'm not really progressing. But as long as I just keep getting out of my comfort zone, then keep hitting this thing. I'm sorry. Then I will learn. Also, if you go back and say what's not working here, what's bad about this? Well, the arm is weird. It's one of those things. It's like foreshortening, right? Foreshortening is like things look closer, bigger when they're closer, and smaller when they're far away, and that sort of thing. But in case of the arm, the wrist is skinnier than this part of the arm, just near the shoulder. I mean, usually, sometimes. So maybe if I just stuck with, but the problem is as I foreshorten, it's supposed to get bigger. So kind of, I don't know. It's kind of a weird thing I got to deal with here. It's supposed to be bigger here than it is here, but really this is bigger than this. So does it just even out? But that looks weird. So I don't know. This looks pretty good. I mean, these simple legs, just kind of, it feels right. I mean, maybe they can be they could have been under the body even more. It could have been more extreme, maybe like right here, something like that. Yeah, that could have been. And then this arm, I didn't really have a plan for. So anyway, that's what this is all about, is planning drawings. And I feel like, yeah, I would do like many of these to get it right. Or just use a pencil and be done, keep erasing and all that using a pencil. Yeah. All right. Thanks for drawing with me. Have a good night.